So check this out. The Most High gives us a blueprint as to why he hasn't brought the end yet, right? Keep in mind, in Baruch's time, around the time of Ezra, we're looking at about 10,500 years of the 12,000 years, right? So from the top, he says, why, therefore, are you troubled about things that you know not? Right? And he says, and why are you ill at ease about things in which you are ignorant? How many times do we find ourselves in a position where we're worrying about something like the end, like the judgment? How many people think about the judgment? Where you going? How many of you worry about what the end times look like, what the judgment is going to look like? You can't begin to understand it. So why are you worried about it? The things that you do understand, the things that you do know is what's required of you to make it through and past that point, correct? So why do we think about it? Why do we worry about it? Why do we worry about what comes of tomorrow? Why do we worry about decisions why do we worry about the decisions a week, 2 weeks from now that we may never even have to make? Actually, I want to show you something. I want to show brothers and sisters, something of what he said here and the way that he broke this down to Baruch. He said, and it came to pass after these things that, lo, the heavens were opened, and I saw the power, and power was given unto me. And the voice bare it from on high, and said unto me, Baruch, Baruch, why are you troubled? He who travels by a road, but does not complete it, or who departs by the sea, but does not arrive at the port, can he be comforted? He said, or he who promises to give a present to another, but does not fulfill it, is it not robbery? So what is the Most High showing here? He's like, listen, anytime you get on the road, how many of you have ever seen the end of a highway? But you know your exit, right? So why are you worried about what's at the end of the highway? Oh, the road's going to come to an end. It's like, nah, bro, exit's right up here. Take the next left. Right? The Most High says you have no idea what comes at the end of this, so why are you thinking about it? Take your exit. He said, if someone makes you a promise of a gift and doesn't give it to you, it's robbery, because that gift was promised to them. Did the Most High not promise that the end would come? Did he not promise that judgment would take place? Do you really think he'd rob you of that glory? Do you think he will rob the children of Israel of their kingdom? Sam Baruch, what are you doing? Come on, man. We've been through this. You know the times. We've discussed the times. You know what's required before the end comes. Why are you worried about it? He says, or who sows in the earth but does not reap the fruit in its season? Does he not lose everything? He says, why, when you sow a seed in the ground, but you don't reap the fruit when it's in its season? He said, does he not lose everything? Of course you lose everything. You planted a seed and you missed the seed, you missed the reaping season. Of course you lose everything. That's your fault. You didn't understand the times.